it's Black Friday. You know, all these specials and deals and offers and all that stuff that's taking place right now. A lot more people will spend time buying stuff that is just stuff, right? It's just items. Now I get it. If you're buying something that's necessary, okay, cool. You see a discount on it, cool, right? But a lot of people look forward to these Black Friday deals on Amazon or whatever online store to buy stuff. Ooh, I'm getting a deal. I'm getting a discount, right? And it's just more stuff that you're accumulating. A lot of people end up going into debt. And I'm gonna just let you guys know something real quick. That's actually pretty sad to state. There's people still paying off their debt. People still paying off their debt from last holiday, from last year. And the thing is like when you realize that you're still paying off debt from last year for stuff that you bought that's just probably just sitting there when you could have spent that time to invest in yourself, and you see your body's changing, your lifestyle changing, your habits are changing, you feel better, you're getting off medication. There's a lot of other things that you can invest in than just waste money on, right? And that's the difference between investing and spending money, right? When you're investing in a coach, when you're investing in someone to hold you accountable, to set up something for you, that's investing, right? I'm investing in a coach. You're not wasting money on a coach. But if you're looking for the best deal on like the newest gadget or the latest thing that's taking place, and you're not utilizing it to benefit, you're spending money. But then when it comes to wasting money, it's like, ooh, I'm gonna waste money on something that's gonna be more of like a vice, that's gonna pretty much bring my health down. And I wanna help people bring their health up, make their lifestyle change for the better. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we need to start looking at how we utilize our money. And I get it, right now, it's not the best environment for people and not the best economy for people financially, but it's like if we can get people to make that mentality shift of like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna invest. Like I'll give you a prime example. There was someone, he's a client of mine right now. He got his tax return and he said, usually, I'll buy some stuff here and there, a new computer, or we'll go on a family trip. He's like, but you know what, my health is very, very important right now. And I realize that I'm not getting any better. And what I want to be able to do is I want to be able to take some of my tax return and invest in having you hold me accountable, give me a structure, give me a system. I've seen the transformations, I've seen the testimonials, and man, that's what I need. And when he said that, I replayed it back to him and I spoke to him. I said, you're talking about something where you're taking a tax return and you're investing in your health. You're investing in you, brother. And I said, think about that. Yes, you can go on all the family trips. You can buy the latest gadgets. There's always going to be latest gadgets. There's always going to be something new. There's always going to be something better, right? The newest feature, the latest updates, and this is the newest best thing. But you only get one body, right? And if your body is not the best thing, then it's probably good that you take care of it to make it the best thing. You want to update your body, do it, right? We talk about updates and upgrades on our phones and all this stuff. How about you update and upgrade your body if you're not feeling good? And ever since then, when he put that investment down on himself, man, he's been so much better because he realized this is an investment in me. Because once I start to feel better, then everybody else is going to benefit from it because it starts with me first. And that's what I'm saying. Like, do that first, right? Invest in you first. There's always going to be Black Friday deals. There's always going to be Cyber Monday deals. There's always going to be iPhones, Androids, all these different things that's taking place where it's like, we're just dumping money into that. You can get a new toaster oven. It's always going to be a sale. And people are like, ooh, I got to get it because it's Black Friday. But if you think about it, logically, if you just invest in yourself, 2026, there's going to be another Black Friday special. There's going to be another Cyber Monday special. There's going to be another Amazon Prime Day, right? But where's your health at right now? How are you feeling right now, right? When you wake up in the morning, are you still feeling inflamed? Are you still feeling pain? Are you still looking in the mirror saying, man, I wish this would just go away. I wish I can shrink down. Like, how are you feeling? Like, what do you say to yourself when you see yourself in the mirror? Because when you start to run towards those different vices and deals because it makes you feel good in the moment, that's a dopamine fix. I'm gonna tell you right now. So you're looking at dopamine fix versus lifestyle change. And if you can make that lifestyle change, you talk about a dopamine fix for life, it makes a big difference. And so I just want to spit reality to you guys real fast and just let you know that, look, when you start to make that investment in you, it makes a big difference, okay? And so that's why I say invest in you first, okay? There's always gonna be deals. There's always gonna be specials. It's gonna be all kind of stuff, man. But you really wanna be able to make the best of you every single day. Okay, so during the holiday season, it's a test, right? All that food, all that stuff, oh, it's Thanksgiving, it only comes around once a year. Let me just go ahead and eat this. And then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you just demolish all kind of goodies. And then you're like, okay, I'll start on Monday. And then you go, oh, well, it is winter weight season. Okay, let me just say something about that real quick. Winter weight has been like all year round. Okay, it's not just winter, it's spring, summer, fall. The mentality doesn't really change all of a sudden because you think you're just going to snap out of it or because of what other people say or the cliche terms. It's literally, you have to be like, what, I'm tired of this stuff. I'm tired of feeling the way I feel. I'm tired of having this inflammation in my body. I'm tired of feeling lethargic when I get off of work. I'm tired of feeling just sad. Like, you know what I mean? So it's one of those things where you really got to discuss that stuff and just be like, I need to take action. Okay. That's one of the biggest triggers of people when it gets to holiday season. And a lot of times seasonal depression kicks in during this time. A lot of people go into debt to buy stuff that they really can't afford to impress people that they kind of get along with. I'm not saying everybody does, but a lot of people do that. They eat a lot of food, they end up gaining weight, they're off their routine, right? So it's just a lot of that's taking place. And so I just want to, just jump in real quick and say, look, if you can make that lifestyle change and just say, what, this year, I'm going to focus on me first. And I'm going to get better, I'm going to do better, I'm going to look great, I'm going to live great, I'm going to feel great. I'm telling you, it just makes a big difference. Give it a shot, okay? And the other thing is this, is that I talk about this stuff to all of my community, right? We talk about these things because a lot of people do struggle during the holidays. And I want to be able to be that voice to say, look, all you got to do is steps 1, 2, and 3. Here's what you're going through. Here's what you're going to do to get through those struggles, those setbacks, okay? Come with the questions, come with the struggles, come with the setbacks, and bring it to me. And I want to help you guys. When I'm doing the group coaching calls, it's all about them. It's not about me. But I'm sharing things that I went through during the holiday season that set me back even more back in the day. But then I've made that 180, and now I'm able to persevere and push through and not worry about winter weight and summer body and spring this. And it's not about that. It's about a whole lifestyle, okay? So think about it like this. You get one body. There's always going to be Black Friday. There's always going to be Cyber Monday. There's going to be Prime Day. There's multiple of those, but you get one body. The choice is completely up to you. We could talk about this more in my school community if you want to jump in. So let me know. And in the meantime, put your health first, all right? Let's get it. Yeah, that.